Hey everyone, it's Danielle Taylor with Keller Williams Realty here on the Outer Banks. And if you are paying extra close attention, you may notice this is the same shirt as another video. That is because today I'm doing a twofer. Twofer, Jody.
Twofer!
We're on a roll today, so we're going to give you lots of information. So anyway, just thought I would hit that right off the bat. So today, super exciting. This is the second installment of the shift market metrics that we started last month. So this is going to be, last month's was data through April 30th. This month is going to be data through May 31st, 2022, and all of that is courtesy of the Outer Banks Association of Realtors. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm really excited about watching these metrics. So, you know, one thing I do want to start with is that remember the metrics are looking backwards. So remember that we are looking at data that has already happened. So when we start to see changes in these metrics, it's already happened. I will tell you that myself, our team, Jody, other colleagues, the industry in general, we are all feeling it already. So the market is shifting. I want you to make no mistake that that is happening. The data is just giving us full confirmation that that is happening. So just bear that in mind. But I'm using the data for confirmation. But I wanted to tell you, make no mistake, we're shifting. So just a reminder, our key metrics are days on market. So we're looking at how long it's taking to sell. Inventory levels. So we're looking at overall inventory as well as new listing inventory. We're looking at price adjustments. So what percentage of properties had to adjust their price before they sold. And we're looking at median sale price. So those are our four. So let's dive in. So days on market. So what I'm looking at is year to date, April, and then April over May. So year to date 2022, our days on market for single family residential is 37. Okay, so January to the end of May. April was 34, so average 37, 34 in April. May was 23. Days on market still going down, historically, still going down. So the difference between April and May was about 32%, okay? If we look at 2022 over 2021, year to date, days on market down 76%, wow. April over April was down 53 and May over May down 43. Okay, so that metric is still kind of, yep, days on market, tight. One thing I do want to note is that for all active single family residentials sitting on the market right now, the average days on market is 57. Okay, so that's higher. Now that's to be expected, not to be expected. That's an interesting number to think about because it's 57 now, it was 54 last month. So it'll be interesting, those actives have not sold. So once they convert and sell, that could be a change in this day on market metric. So just think about that. So that's number one. Number two, how are we doing on inventory levels? Great question. So year to date, our average new listings, year to date, year over year, is down 14.9%. So just under 15%. So still less new listings this year over last year. And in May over May, down 15%. And down again, 2.5% from April. So new listings, we're still seeing that go down. However, overall, active inventory, May 21 over May 22, okay, so this May over last May was up 3%. Now, here was the first month that we have seen this happen since July of 2019. So I've got on my little notes here, my cheat sheet in highlighted yellow, sneak peek, this is the first sign in historical data that I'm seeing of the shift.
It's like the first pre-pandemic,
exactly,
like back to normal times comparison that we have.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So I think that's just something that we need to keep an eye on. So that's the first time. So we'll see if that happens going forward. Price adjustments. So basically we talked a lot about the numbers last month. So what I will tell you is that year to date, 2022, 18% of the properties that have sold have required a price adjustment. It was 20 in 2021 and 33 in 2020. So that number is still down. I think what's more relevant right now is tracking it month by month, because as I said before, that's where we're going to start to see the shift. So January, 27% of properties needed a price adjustment. February was 20. March was 18. April was 14. And May was 11. So that metric is not reflecting yet that there's pressure on the market and pricing. Again, you can't take it in isolation. People could be getting better at pricing. I mean, there's a million things, but anyway, it's something that we're watching. Interesting number that I looked at, which is to be expected, but 32% of the active properties on the market have had a price reduction. So we know that the actives have longer days on market. So it's the longer your house sits, the more likely you missed pricing it right. So it makes sense that those actives would have more price reductions, but just an interesting stat. So last thing we watch is the median sale price. So May over May, we are up 24%. So again, the prices are remaining strong. There's no surprise there. What I did note is, if you remember from last month, I said that we were in our third consecutive month of a declining median sold price. May went up again by 5%. So that's not a statistic yet. It's been too crazy. So in summary, I'm going to give you my 4 what we do and don't expect. So what we do expect is prices to stabilize. We absolutely expect that. We do not, may I repeat, do not expect prices to go down. Okay, so that's the first thing. Secondly, we do expect inventory to loosen up a little bit. We do expect us to have a little more inventory. We don't expect us to be in any sort of inventory surplus situation. So that is not an expectation that we have at this point. Nothing's indicating that. We do expect a more level playing field. So we do expect buyers and sellers to be on a more level playing field than it being skewed. We do not expect it to flip completely and turn into a buyer's market. So that is not an expectation. And last but not least, we do, obviously, as we've seen so far, expect those interest rates to continue to give us some challenges going up. We do not expect that to cause a market crash. It's just not what we're seeing in the data. So that's our market shift update for this month, June. And we are excited. We will see you again when we bring you the market shift update for July, and have a great day.